Hi, so I had extra time today. I actually gave myself a little bit of a day off and didn't schedule I didn't double book myself today. I'm like whispering like I'm sneaking something. So I just have an appointment tonight. So I thought I would squeeze in a couple of videos since it's been so long. So when I book appointments for clients, they always ask, what they can do in the meantime without screwing it up or what they should be doing. And I'm going to go over a little bit of what you can do and then a little bit of what you shouldn't be doing. So when you find a root worker, you want to help you with something. If they are advertising that their work is guaranteed, or if you have heard that Rootwork services should be guaranteed or can be guaranteed, that's not even something that should even come up. It's not even something you should ask about, because nothing in life is guaranteed. When you go to a doctor for a surgery or for a medication, there's no guarantee that it's going to help you. There's no guarantee it's going to turn out the way they intended for it to turn out. Now, even though you can go to the best doctor and they've done that surgery 1,000 times, there's still a percentage where it's not going to work out, because nothing in life is 100% and nothing is guaranteed. When you hire a root worker, essentially what you're doing is it's like hiring a lawyer. You are hiring a root worker to present your case to the spirits or deities that will fit your situation best, that will be most influential with your situation, that will be most compassionate with your situation. And they present your requests, they present your petitions, they present everything that they have, the proper offerings that would go along with that. But in the end, you're just presenting it to a judge. The judge has the final call. It doesn't matter. Like I said, you can have the best root worker in the world, and there's still going to be some times where it doesn't work out, and that's okay. That's called living your OShea, and life is full of change. And if a door closes, I believe that we shouldn't focus too much on that closed door, that we should be looking for the next one, because the next one is coming along. That's how life rolls. Something is going to come along. The whole world is not going to stop because that one thing did not work out for you. So that brings me to my second point, is a sort of like catastrophic mindset. Usually when people contact me, they're in a panic. So my first goal and job as a root worker is to get them to calm down. They're usually hysterical. Of course, something has happened, and they're quickly scrambling to grab at their old life to put it back in place the way it was. And that's a human thing to want to do. We don't like change, and we don't like upset, but that's part of life, and that's part of growth. There's going to be times in your life when your world is shaken upside down, and you have to make the best of it. Getting hysterical has never helped a situation. What helps the situation is thinking clearly and calmly. So you can think about what is the next step to take, what is the best plan of action, and even if you don't have all that figured out, a clear mind will get you to be able to figure that out. Panicking and having, this Armageddon end of the world scenario rolling around in your head is not helping you out. That's not your friend. So try to calm down about the situation. Try to remind yourself of all the things that are going right in your life right now, about the 100 things that are going right in your life right now, about your family, your friends, your job, your house, your kids, your health. Remind yourself of all of those things that you have and put it in perspective. And then you'll see that, this thing that's blown up right now, yeah, we don't like it, but we have all this other great stuff going on. So, you gotta weigh it out and find and look at what's important and be grateful for that. The other thing that I wanted to talk about was it is okay to do it is okay, and it's generally encouraged to do work on your end while the root worker is doing your service. So with a good root worker, you're going to get you're going to pay for a service. It's going to get scheduled, and it is up to you to inquire and to follow up about that scheduling, when that's going to be scheduled, if you want to do work on your end, because we don't know if you're doing work on your end or not. Most people don't. I encourage it unless it's something like you're having a blockbuster service done, or some other type of protection, or like uncrossing done, because in those cases you're probably like too funked up to really help yourself right then. So I recommend that you kind of check out and take a break, and you let the professionals handle it for a little while, until you get, you know, maybe a couple weeks later, things start clearing up for you a little bit, your mind's a little more clear, and then maybe you can start to do some work on promoting that and facilitating that further. But in those cases, I don't recommend that people do work on their end. Now, if it's something like love or something like that, or prosperity, those are things you can work on at your end. But like I said, make sure that you tell your root worker. So you guys, communication is key. So you guys can correlate what you're doing. Tell them what you're using, tell them what you want to do. And a good root worker will provide you, they will give you advice for free of cost about, well, this might be better to use, or I wouldn't use that, or this is the right day to do it on if you want to support this work. So communication is key. Make sure that you're talking to your root worker. Another thing I wanted to talk about was, if this is a matter of love or a relationship of any sort,